Good morning, friends. It's the beginning of another week. It's a Monday. I gotta get on here and I gotta make the video. A lot of times I don't really feel like making these videos, but it's something that I committed to. So it's something that I'll always do. You know what? After I do it, I always feel better. You know, it's been a rough past week for me, because I've made a video before, but I lost another friend to suicide, took their own life. And I've lost several family members to it, and so many friends. Too many to count, honestly. And it never gets any easier when they lose their life in that way. Lost a lot of other people in other ways too, but it's a different kind of pain when it's self-inflicted. Anyways, what I want to talk about is something that might help prevent a little bit of that, might help a little bit of that, and that is one of my favorite books is Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. And in that book, if you don't know who he is, he's a Holocaust survivor. He lost his family, his kids, they all were murdered. And he was in concentration camps for years. And he talks about all the horrible things that went on in there, all the tortures, the living situations and how bad they were. It's just chapter upon chapter of horribleness. But also in that book, there's a light side to it. When he talks about the certain people in there that would brighten up everybody else's day. Those certain people in there that no matter what the situation was like, they kept it positive. They shined a light in the darkness. They helped people see the positive even in those negative things. And it's possible to do in life, and I know for a fact it is because of what I've been through. You know, I've been through crazy drug addiction for years, intravenous. I've been in prison and jail for years. And I experimented with it myself when I was in lockup because I was so depressed and down, and I would just sit there and dwell on the negatives. And where your attention goes, that's what grows. So when you're sitting there focused on all the negatives around you, it just makes those negatives worse. Just like if you focus on my hand really close, that's all you see. But I remember I experimented with it, and I decided to try to turn myself into a light in there. And I started complimenting people, asking people about their lives, and just starting conversations that could head in a good direction. And I remember I started having more and more people hanging out with me, more and more people in there gravitating towards me because I made them feel better, because I was shining my light even in that darkness. And anybody can do this. If you choose to focus on the good things and also help other people focus on the good things, you can shine a light in any kind of darkness. You have more light than you realize. And I know a lot of people have made a lot of mistakes. A lot of people have lost a lot in their lives, and they feel like it's something that they're never going to be able to get back. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can get it back. I lost everything too, many times over. Every time I went to prison, I lost everything. I lost all my art. I lost all my photos. I lost my family, like I didn't get many letters. But I got it all back, you know. Even when I was in drug addiction, I was such a bad drug addict that I was getting cysts all over my body from intravenous drug use, and I lost all my veins. You couldn't see one vein on me. Whenever I'd have to go to the hospital, they'd have to inject me like 10 to 14 times just to find a vein that they could get blood out of. And it was like that for 10 years after my addiction. But in the last 3-4 years, my veins are coming back. It's quite amazing because I never thought they would come back because they were not there at all. But I got it back. You know, I got my family back. I got my life back. I got my self-respect back. I got it all back. It took a lot of work, and it took a lot of focusing on the good things. It took a lot of action. You know, if you have a lot of negative things in your life and you're just focusing on those negative things, but you're not acting, you're not putting action in towards good things to come, then you're guaranteed just going to get more depressed. The worst thing you can do through depression or feeling low or feeling down is nothing, because then it just festers. Then your attention is just on that depression or on that bad thing, and it grows bigger and bigger. So I've got a challenge for everybody. Let's try to shine our light. Let's try to make people that we run into feel better. Let's try to focus on the positive. I know it'll make your life better, and I know it can help make other people's lives better. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Shine that light in the darkness. You've got more light than you realize. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. Peace.